I'm ready for the next step in this journey as I continue to produce television and programming for not only St. Louis, but for the entire community and the entire country.
So you are launching a network. Well, now, so what's it called? Ah. And this is what I love about it, because when you described that title to me a couple of weeks ago, and I wrote it down, and I said, "Will you tell me what it means to you?"
So when I think about our experiences, which I just talked about, we are all enlightened. We have experiences in life that we go through, good and bad. But there are those things that happen and you say, oh, I understand it now. I understand why God took me through this journey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I understand why it took me this long to get here. Because now I appreciate it a little bit more because of the journey.
And in that, there is a feeling of positivity.
Yes.
That you got it.
Yes.
I got it now. I got it. I got it, Lord. Because then you say, oh, I got it. I got it.
So I know most of the people, when they first saw it, they said, oh, that's just Andre Holman, A.H.
Well, that too.
But I really wanted it to be something that people could really identify with. And being Andre Holman, but really because we are all growing. We always have some new experience that we go through in life, and we all have that, Because I'm telling you, man, there's some days that I feel like, man, I don't know. I might have to tell all my staff members, hey, they closing us down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, it was nothing but God, man, that kept this place open. Seriously.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm about to say. During that pandemic, I mean, I know that was rough on you.
Oh my God.
Trying to figure out how to keep things, like how you say, how to keep things open and afloat, because you didn't know.
Yes. Yeah, man. And you thinking about City Hall, and I got to figure out like how every single meeting that they have in City Hall, how do we have those meetings but have them on Zoom? And the staff, they were just amazing, man. Everybody just came together, and we just did what we needed to do to survive. And thank God, man, we pulled through because a lot of people are like, man, okay, well, if we don't have any work to do, we're not gonna be around, and the staff was really kind of, uptight. And but I always say, man, if it's meant, it's gonna happen. But if you just trust in God and it's His will, then it's gonna happen, So I'm just thankful and just proud of the staff and what we've been able to build here, man. And it's like one of the things that I've always wanted to do, Cecil, is have that continuous flow. Like people that come in as interns, or if they come in as an employee, if they want to be here, let them grow. That they might be the next supervisor, they might be the next manager, whatever, and that's the way I feel it strengthens the staff, because they see that. Everybody see that it's a team building inside of itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And it's truly been a blessing. So, I think about Shalene Houston. I think about Tracy. I think about the guy by the name of Tony Mueller. So many people that have been a part of the development of the station that all came from SIU Edwardsville. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we've built relationships with universities, and they're like, man, okay, we didn't realize you all had this person over there, and they doing this and they doing that. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
And like I say, man, to what you just said and how you just said it, that even showed up, like I say, back in the day, playing little league football. Like I say, being a leader on that team, and then going to high school, being a leader on that. I mean, it's the fact that you always found a way to help people do better and be better. And when you come to working for you as manager, yeah, man, now you show your staff how it's done, and then they do it, and they know that if I got any questions, I can come to Dre and say, hey, okay, show me how to get this better, how to do that better. And you trust them enough to go out and do shoot. And that's what makes, I said, you, the good leader you are. And like I said, I learned from this stuff to where when you show people how to do it and let them know, all they want to know is how you want to see it. When you let it be known how you envision it, and tell them, and they know what to do and expect, it's an easy thing. And then let them put their own push on it, because if they don't feel that they're a part of it, yeah, they're gonna halfway do it.
That's it. And I'm gonna tell you two things, man. And this is just amazing to me. And I didn't realize how important it was. But my senior year, Mr. Walls gave me the leadership award. He gave me the leadership award at our last senior program at Sumner in the auditorium. He surprised me. I didn't even realize, and I didn't even know my parents were coming. And it really meant a lot to me, because I really felt bad about, like, man, I cannot believe I couldn't help lead us back to state, my senior year. And I was like, man, that was gonna be my gift to Sumner. Like, man, well, at least got us back again, even though we didn't achieve it the previous year. But Mr. Walls was like, hey, it's about how you play. Not if people gonna look at how you performed and what you did as a leader. Not how far you got them, but how you got them there. What your characteristics were in the process. And that's the same thing I carry today, man. Even when we had a mayor who was trying to shut this place down for 10 years. I wanted the staff to know, man, I'm gonna fight for y'all, man. I'm gonna fight for you all, because I believe in how hard you all have worked, what we've built here. And I wasn't just gonna walk away. And it's just like what you just said. When they see me step up for them, they know how much they mean to me. You know what I'm saying? And then you respect that. And you like, man, he got our back.
That's it.
We might not always agree with what he says or what he wants to do, but we know where he stands. You know what I'm saying?
And that's it. That's highly important. Like you said, that's that major piece to where whenever and whoever you're working with, if they know that you're gonna fight for them, whether they want you to or not, but they know if it come down to it, hey, I'm gonna make sure you got what you need. And if getting what you need, I mean, I gotta go out here and I gotta get yelled at, or I take them blows, cause I got you. And they got, that's like at the church, dealing with the fact that my camera people are all volunteers. So they can call me in the last minute and say, I can't make it. I can't be mad at them. But when they come up in there, they there because they want to be there. They learn it and they want to be there, and they trying to figure out how can we make sure that everything goes smooth to where ain't nobody yelling at Cecil about nothing, because we don't want them yelling at us. He ain't gonna let them do that, so we don't want nobody yelling at him. So it's, it's a different feeling when you got that, when you feel that. And again, it's kind of like you said, having good people around you, man. That's just been a blessing, man. And like I said, Dre, I mean, you, brother. Like I said, if they gave an award for dealing with storms in this city, brother, your face would be all on that bad boy. Because I've been around some of them battles and heard some of them battles with, whoo, brother.
Yeah,
like I said,
thank you, man.
It's the fact that you know who you are and whose you are, where you can say, all right, whatever you're saying, well, we're going to do it this way. So we can talk about it today, tomorrow.
Right.
What I'm standing on. And that's all people ask. And that's another piece, all people ask is that whatever you say you standing on, stand on it.
Stand on it. Stand on it.
This industry, boy, they get you. You say no today, they ask you 25 times, and then 25th time you say yeah, everything you stood for is gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Gone.
You can't shake. You can't be rattled. You got to stay with it.
Hey, good or bad, you got to stay.
Stay with
they
it.
know
Yeah.
next time. Well, he ain't gonna say he ain't gonna go along with it. So let's just go find something else.
Right. But man, I appreciate you so much, man, for allowing me to be on here with you, man, and to do this, because I got a lot of respect for you and just the person that you are, a God-fearing man who stands on integrity. And I just appreciate you, man. I'm just thankful for our relationship, man. And not a lot of people can say they got friends from when they were 40 years old. 40-year-old relationships,
Yes,
man.
sir.
That means a lot, man. So I appreciate you.
I said I want to thank you, man. Because like I said again, when I was getting my master's, and I said, "Hey, Dre, can I come to the studio and do an interview with you?" And you like, "Yeah, come on through, just do it." I mean, you've always been that cat to where if I needed something, you're like, "All right, cool, okay." And I mean, I appreciate that much, because again, that goes to show you trust me enough to say, "Yeah, come on through. I ain't worried about you going here doing nothing crazy with my stuff."
Right. Right.
You understand the piece. So hey, I mean,
I ain't gonna end up on 60 Minutes.
Right. Wait, because look here, because between your daddy, my mama, back in the day, we don't want to hear none of that.
Woo! No.
Right. You did, huh?
Right.
And who are you again? Oh man. Woo, man, well, we finna go. Look, I got 3 more questions for you, Dre. This is for you this time. This is your question.
Okay.
Here we go. If you had a chance to redo any movie, what movie would you redo?
Woo! Boys in the Hood.
Oh, Boys in the Hood.
I would not want Ricky to die, man. I mean, I'm a running back, and so for me to see the correlation between him running and the dude shooting him, and if he would have went down the first time the guy shot him in his leg, he probably would have survived. He would have went down. But being the running back that he was, he stood up and then took another hit.
Look.
Gotta change that.
See, only a real running back would realize that that's what he did. Okay. All right, number 2. If you had a chance to interview anyone dead or alive, who would it be?
Who? Man, I would probably say Dr. Martin Luther King.
Okay.
That would probably be, that would be just amazing, man, to hear him talk about what he felt, even though he felt that the end for him was near, how he still pressed on.
Yeah.
I would love to talk to him about that, man, because that's what we all should be about, even when it's not about us. How far are you willing to go for the people who you want to see get the victory? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's deep, man.
Look at you, Dre. Look at you, ain't only a video man, you a scholar too. Look at you, man. All right,
crazy.
This last one. Wait, hold on. Before this last one, it's gonna be a disclaimer. Felicia, this is just a question. It's just a question. That's all it is. A question.
Just a question.
All right.
Just a question.
For the last one, if you had a chance to do an intimate romantic scene with any woman, anybody, who would you choose besides your wife?
Oh my God, man! You gonna make
That's
me
why
lose
I get the disclaimer. That's why I get the disclaimer. I'm looking out for you, man. We gonna let you slide on this one.
So I got 30 years into this marriage, but we're going to say that
it's a movie.
I hadn't even been married. I haven't even been married at all. I haven't even met
movie, Dre. Come on, Dre, hold up, Dre.
I would say, oh man.
It's just a movie, Dre.
I would probably have to say Janet Jackson.
Yes. You all right with me, Jay? See? It's just a movie, Jay. It's just a movie. Felicia, look. Here's the breakdown of what broadcasting is. Broadcasting is making people believe something is what it ain't. All that love scene would have been was for the movie. That's all it was. New time for you. I got you, P. I got you. Raw nice forever, baby. Raw nice forever.
That's it. No doubt. You better believe it. Who that talking about beating them nights? Who that?
Nobody. Well, man, again, I want to thank you for taking time out your schedule, man, and hang out with your boy and do this interview, man. Any last words you want to say to anybody up and coming in the communication field or thinking about it?
Oh man, my parting words would be, man, continue to grind. There'll be days when you feel like, man, is this the right path for me? Did I choose the right degree? And then sometimes you'll doubt yourself when you see other people succeeding, but just believe in your skill set. Believe in what skills you've developed, that you've worked hard to craft and to build and to help you build a career. Don't let anything, waver when it comes to believing in yourself. And even if you have to leave where you are because it doesn't offer you the opportunity that you truly deserve and that you need, then make that move and never give up. I've got a young lady who interned for me 4 years ago. Then I hired her, but she knew she wanted to be in film and TV production on a movie scale, on a TV series scale. And so she moved out to LA. And so weird because in the development of the ITV network, her and I talked often. And I just talked to her after she's been working the last couple of years for Fox Films. But I talked to her 3 months ago and she's like, Andre, you will not believe this. I got hired by Kevin Hart. I work for Kevin Hart's production company now. And man, that's what I love. I love when people get the opportunities to showcase what they can do. And so never give up because there's always an opportunity waiting for you. Believe it.
Man, look, see that, brother? That's my brother, Andre Holman, my big bro. Love you, man. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for your time, baby. And
love you too, man.
Get up out that office and go get something to eat for a minute before it's time for I to kick off and do something else. Come on, take a break. All right,
Cecil.
I'll let you, man. All right, thank you.
All right.
I'm ready for the next step in this journey as I continue to produce television and programming for not only St. Louis, but for the entire community and the entire country.
So you are launching a network. Well now. So what's it called? And this is what I love about it, because when you described that title to me a couple of weeks ago, and I wrote it down, and I said, "Will you tell me what it means to you?"
So when I think about our experiences, which I just talked about, we are all enlightened. We have experiences in life that we go through, good and bad. But there are those things that happen and you say, oh, I understand it now. I understand why God took me through this journey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I understand why it took me this long to get here. Because now I appreciate it a little bit more because of the journey. And
in that, there is a feeling of positivity.
Yes.
That you got it.
Yes.
I got it now. I got it. I got it, Lord. Because then you say, oh, I got it. I got it.
So I know most of the people, when they first saw it, they said, oh, that's just Andre Holman, A-H.
Well, that too.
But I really wanted it to be something that people could really identify with. And being Andre Holman, but really because we are all growing. We always have some new experience that we go through in life, and we all have that